Hello everyone, today I'm gonna have a game review for my Patreon, IGS 1 dan vs IGS 1 dan. Okay, let's just start from now. Sorry, let me control the volume first. Okay, let's begin. Okay, black used 3 and 4, white has played at 3 and 5, yeah. Normally if black wants to break this opening, I recommend black to approach at 3 and 4 or 3-3. That's the common move. If black plays like this, then I think this tactics is okay for white. But anyway, white can take big territory. Of course, it doesn't mean it's bad for black. Okay, knight move is also is not bad. If I think about the white next move, I will consider to approach this way first. It's not the bad move if even the white plays here. Still there is a value. This is like kind of punishing the full space jump, and it's good for the upper side as well. But of course, logically, if white goes to the lower side, then it's playing on the third line, right? Yeah, so this is good for territory. But nothing was wrong. Even the white plays here is nothing was wrong. Invading here is interesting. I think fighting condition is okay for each other. This is a little bit not sure for black. Yeah, black's common answer should be extending here. Yeah, now this is just force white to play the tiger's mouth. Anyway, there is the hane later. It's kind of annoying part for black. So I can't really agree. I think this seems better. If white plays the same move, then black can push and then extend here. Later, this is gonna be sente. So of course, black should defend one more move. Otherwise, there will be invasion as well. Yeah. But somehow this is not that sorry, this isn't really efficient, and black has played hane. Until now was okay. This is very thin move, but if I'm white, maybe I will consider to block first, because now blocking is really big point. This might be a little bit annoying for white, but I think handling separator is no problem, just like jumping here or knight move here. Yeah. If white just plays here, this is super thick, but hane is really big. Yeah. Tiger's mouth is also not a big problem. He can even consider to play. My patron is white. Extending is also possible, because after cut here, still this is not working. White can only use this sente. So now extending is of course good for this territory, but tiger's mouth still I can't feel there is a big problem. I think both of the players are playing where there is no broken move. Yeah, and this is also not that common, pincer. But all the part that I'm saying is actually is not their mistake. It's one of the decision. Black can even answer here. Black can have a pincer here. Black can have a pincer this one. Yeah, anything is possible. Just this pincer is not usual. Yeah, after white jump and the approaching position is good. Exchanging this one I can't agree. Usually, yeah, why we don't have this pincer that much is when we are just jumping out here. Just like black should give one of the head. Yeah, that's why it's a bit annoying to handle. I think this should be actual game. This peep should be quite bad exchange. Yeah, later black stones are weaker. This attachment is also not that common. If I'm black, maybe I will just jump out and then jump out. The common move is the best move usually, and the white has a no connection problem, the method for those group. But if black plays attachment here, I think maybe at this moment it wasn't big problem, but I will consider to hane inside the first at this moment. Yeah, basically if white plays here, if this single stone is dead, then it will be a very horrible result for black, because white stones are connected, and black should find out this move, because after white plays here, black has a chance to capture this stone by sente, and then black can jump out. So white should defend here, and then black should somehow retreat. I'm not sure which move is the best move. Yeah. Anyway, if this is dead, it doesn't make sense. That's why this attachment is not that common. So maybe my Patreon, you can consider about this hane. So this one, and then jump here. Jump this move is also not really good. Yeah, just I get to keep say about black's mistake more than white mistake. This is common. There is nothing better move. If black plays this jump, then obviously this push and cut is very annoying for black. Black stones are keep going to the white influence, and then now this is captured, and then there is many cutting problem. And then I can't agree this one. Normally at this moment black should try to run as quickly as possible. This is not the problem. Although white capture two stones and actually supporting black stones, white will never consider to capture two stones. That's why we shouldn't play such move. Even if white plays from outside, and then black should try to survive here, and it's getting hurt from white. That's why, yeah, when we can't make two eyes with wide shape immediately, yeah, here is not two eyes, right? Normally I recommend most of the time when you guys are taking the weak group, you have to run out to the center as quickly as possible. That's the method. So black plays here. I think white has a two option, whether white can leave it or start from here too. Just like ask black whether he wants to take care of at the corner. That's also one of the options. But in the actual game was everything was okay. I will just save this exchange. Yeah, the reason why, even if white plays Hane and then connect, black is not going to play this move immediately, right? Then because even white exchange here, this is really like when you are counting the value, there is 0 point. So if you just leave it, this exchange is yours. So you don't need to be hurry. In case it might be something self-atari. Yeah, that's why we have to make that habit. In the actual game, it's like, okay, white has played this one and then exchange here. White has a too many option. Double Hane was great. Nothing was wrong. Now this is a perfect move. However, white should press this group. Even white can consider to beat the vital point. There are too many options. Yeah, in such situation, how I can explain why that can be a little bit self-atari. Black defend, white answer, black plays here. When we have like such fighting, it can be little bit self-atari. It doesn't mean there will be a big problem, just I'm explaining. Yeah. Let me check about the connection about how black can escape to the outside. I think normally killing is not gonna be that so easy, because now if white cut here, this cutting is gonna work. Although white tries everything, there will be trouble. I think white can even play this kind of move and then try to cut here and then try to cover like this, but I think shape is too risky. I don't really recommend this kind of variation. In case we can't kill, then it will be very, very, very dangerous. So normally white should, but of course if white has more stones like this, then you can use straight to move as well. So that's why there is like, we cannot skip the reading part about that. So now black can even, yeah, later after black jump out, then here their Tetsuji is a bit annoying. That's because of that exchange. Yeah, white plays here, black can Hane and then connect. If white plays here, black can push and then black plays this one, then there will be capturing race. So not I think white doesn't have to be hurried to attack this group. Actual game is here. It's great. It's great. Now this is also okay. There are too many options for white. A option is just playing here. Somehow I want to extend more than tiger's mouth in this situation. Yeah, because now even the white plays tiger extending here, this wedge is not painful. Already white has got two eyes, and then now when black plays here is opened. This is one of the option. Another option is also sorry, this one is good. This time this is not gonna be painful. Yeah, because white is nearly alive. After this, then white can even invade the 3-3. It was amazing. That's why in the actual game, black has played here. Extending is great, right hand side, and then Hane and nice move. This Hane is also understandable. I guess maybe he was afraid of this one. I can feel that black player is also reading very, very hard. Yeah, this is quite annoying. If black plays here, then later their Aji is a bit not that clean. That's the reason why black has even exchanged the Hane, but that will be very bad exchange. Okay. I really can't find any mistake from white, but if white is handling about the influence, it doesn't mean we must make territory here. Even though white plays here, then there is nothing problem. Just like that's like we have a potential, we are supposed to make the territory here. We have that kind of mind usually. But later, if black answers and white jump, black connect, white tiger's mouth, even you have to deduct this exchange, and then about this investing move, and then about the lower side, how much different. But if white plays another side here, and then let's say that black plays here and this one, later if black should play tiger's mouth here, is not that much different compared to bigger area. And if black just approach here, it may not be black's benefit anymore, because white may have a chance. And then if black plays here, even white can play answer differently. That's why this is a bit sensitive topic. It's not a mistake because white is going to the big plays as well. But I can just recommend, normally we play the usual move, yeah, natural move, which is a bigger area, yeah. But anyway, it's fine. Still black was not alive. Yeah, white had just option. White wasn't supposed to be hurried to attack this group, so nothing was wrong. Okay, here was good. It's very thick. Normally at this moment I will consider to stop. If white just Hane, it's gonna be the net. I can understand. Oh, it's not exactly net. Yeah, here, connect and die. But this is quite risky. I don't think white can do that. Oh, sorry. After white plays here, even if black just used the cold threat, or even if black plays here, white stones are in trouble. So now if white plays here, white should give up 2 stones. And then if white saves here, and then black will Hane and then connect. After this, the problem is white can't really play here. This is going to be sente, cutting is going to be sente, and then black can capture the single stone of the white. That means now if white really want to kill this group, then white should defend 2 stones, something like this one. But I think nearly impossible to kill, because now black can still Hane and then connect, and then this one white should ignore. Even if black just jump here, there are so much I shape, right? This Hane is the method how to attack, but it will be quite difficult to attack immediately. Yeah, that means what does white have to do? Do you guys understand what? After you check it, I have nothing to do, then you have to Tenuki. You just leave Aji. Whether you are going to leave this endgame and then give up the 2 stones, or whether you just leave it and then just try to play here, and later when black is fighting here naturally, and then just naturally white may get some stone there. I don't know what's gonna be happening, but whatever, then you have a chance to attack from this side. We are not sure. That means if white doesn't touch anything, white may have a chance to blacks to invest 1 more move. That's why if we have nothing to do, then we can leave the Aji. But of course that's quite the problem is, I understand, it's not sure. After white plays something, it's not sure what's gonna be happen, because we have to read more than 5 steps anyway. Okay, this was good. Yeah, this is like the bad exchange. Although black just plays here, it's like kind of, you know, if black should give up the single stone, just now white touching, I mean the white exchange was losing point. And if white just step back here, then black, of course it was losing point as well. Yeah, around when we make such mistake, we are losing a lot of point actually. After this later become Aji is good for black. Cutting still there is Aji to separate white group. It's very annoying. And if white just give up, then we are losing a lot of points from there. Okay, black couldn't figure out this one. That's why black just is considered to go out to the center. Finally he found out, but he just decided to go to the big place. It was not the big problem actually. I think capturing was also making sense too. Oh, somehow I think this continue attacking was quite good. It was very thick, yeah, because now if black should play such move, then that means now although he can save this group, then he will lose many points. It's quite great. It was natural. Tenuki was good too. Black's common answer should be still defending here, or if I am black, maybe I will just try to play this one as well and let white to force white to play at the neutral point, and if white doesn't, then black can consider to separate and bother the life and death. This life and death is also quite hard. Yeah, if white plays a tiger's mouth. Oh, if you want to check detailing, you can stop the video and try to solve it. Yeah, if you can kill clearly, then your reading is very good. Somehow this attachment is gonna work, right? But it's not the perfect solution, because if white make the tiger's mouth and then connect and make the tiger's mouth, and if black plays here, white will throw in here, and then captures, and then cherry, and then I think this is not gonna work, and it should be the best move. It's like kind of cool. Anyway, there is life and death trouble, but black don't need to play here. Black can invade here first, then now there will be a big problem. Yeah. Alright, if white plays here, black can play here, and then black invade here. I know it's a little bit fast. Yeah. If white wanna save this group, then it will be like, even if white saves there, then there will be big problem. Yeah, at least there will be cool or something. That's why I want to force white to play at the neutral point if I can. If black doesn't, that means later here will be good to white as well. Anyway, this is nearly center, right? That means this Hane is gonna be good for. I think this is a little bit too much anyway. Here is one of the local point as well. Or another variation, if black wants to defend, and then blocking is a common answer. But if black is like confident to handle about this group, then white can just jump here. And this push is right, black's right. And here, the point is still black is alive. Black is alive. Yeah, black has got two eyes, right? So now lower side seems big, is really big, and then or black can even Atari. Anywhere starting first is better here. I don't mean there is no value, but I think it's no need to be hurry. Especially this was not that good, because now if white is just tenuki, their cutting point is not really seriously problem for white. That's why white tenuki was very good. Now black just lost this chance. White went to the big plays on time. That's why white has got the lower side. The point is a big territory or small territory is not the point. White didn't even give any territory to black, and the white still have a territory. That's why this trading just now, this performance was good for white. This was too slow. Obviously black should punch here. Yeah, black should punch here. White has two options. If white is asking me about whether white should play here, this is possible. Of course we are losing lower side, but I don't mean it was wrong, because it can even defend the cutting point naturally. Black was supposed to play here no matter how. In the actual game, this connecting was so small. I guess maybe black was afraid of this kind of move. Even if there is like, we need to have a sacrifice, even if it's not that big. Actually it's not that big, yeah, because now you know it's just 6 points, yeah. But in the actual game is like I think easy one is just take care over here. Now right hand side is so big. They're capturing single stone, seems not that big. Not that big, yeah, it's not that big. I think it's a little bit overplayed. Sacrificing is common, yeah, if there is already that. That's why extending was very big, and then we are not getting any painful from it, although black saves here, and we don't have to get any risk from here. After this, it is gonna be the white right as well, and there is more point. And then even though black plays everything, white life and that is no problem. Their cutting point is totally nothing. And then this capturing is so big actually. Yeah. Now this kind of thing is very big in the actual game. If white has to answer, that becomes center in the game. If white doesn't answer, their attachment is working. Attach is working. Yeah. Now it's like in the end game situation, then we have to know, we have to have a concept of a center end game or double center or reverse end game or good end game. We should have the concept. Yeah, this is like he read very hard, but now valuation was not right. And the white is supposed to save 2 stones as well. That's why since black plays here, I think it was a little bit trouble for white. Obviously. Alright. But luckily still I think sacrifice position is quite okay. If black just plays here, then it was a little bit harder. I think but it was quite hard to decide because this is Sente, and then this PB Sente, and then this extending is Sente. And if white saves here, then black stones are in trouble. And if black just invade here, white can push here. Yeah. I don't mean this was the right fighting performance just now. Luckily still it's working. That's why you guys can feel that kind of a hane is how much bad exchange. It's not just like about the end game bad exchange, it's bad for this fighting as well. If there is no this hane, then white has no that kind of aji. Black can even make the tiger's mouse if there is no exchange here. But now it's different, yeah, because this is Sente. Yeah. That's why in the opening white has a very good situation. Okay, it was not the actual game, so still luckily in the actual game I think yeah, it was no useful move. Yeah, just like here is like kind of a neutral point. Sacrifice position is great. Yeah, it was very big. That's why I didn't see this move before I have a review. Yeah, if we have a chance to make this kind of exchange, it was already good for black. If white answers here, it's already much better for black as well. Yeah. And then for even the white plays here, actually black can't accept something like this. Yeah, it's like how black should fight. Black should tarry and try to win this call, and then try to cover this cutting point efficiently, something like this. Then there is no accident, and that's okay. Because anyway, if their situation is not good, then black should try to how to say, challenge. Yeah. But in the actual game, somehow white goes here. Still, this is white game. Gomi wasn't really easy to cover. There is some endgame problem. Yeah, if black just hane first, then it will be better than actual game because there is a connect and die. Black has right to capture this. But if black just connect here, the white is not gonna play here. This cutting is not the bad exchange in this situation. But now white extend here, there is no right to capture this one. It's a bit sensitive, but anyways, not perfect move. So extending was good. After this, oh, I think somehow just black was better. Yeah, but it's not a really big mistake. This capturing was super big. Okay. Oh, when you peep here, you have to be careful. Later, instead of a peep, it might be same, but having this is normally better than having inside. Yeah, it can be like, in case this is happen, then of course it should be, this move should be outside 1 point minus. So we have to be careful when we have an invasion, then it can be the losing point. But there is nothing big problem. I think now white is leading enough. Here also jumping should be used carefully. Yeah. Just like in the end game, black is the common answer, and after this, then we give the hane. Yeah. I think the best performance is like just black and then answering something here. Of course, we need to give one hane as well. Here we can't be efficient because the shape is like some trouble there. Although black plays attachment, I don't think white can extend here. Yeah, normally we have a lot of accident in the end game. That's very common. Black extend, connect, and then there will be always just we are using the reading. And this one and here is in trouble. And if white cover here, there is in trouble. Yeah, here is in trouble, there is in trouble. That means white should step back. Yeah, something like this. Then of course white read this and then just play here is okay. Yeah. Anyway, we need to be careful in the end game. End game, we always have to care two things: whether there is no accident, and then which one is the biggest. And then if I just tell you more detail about the end game, then whether that's my center end game, we try to search the center end game first. If we can't find it, oh no, sorry everybody, just now was my mistake. I totally forgot two stones are Atari. Totally forgot. Please understand. I couldn't see that two stones are in trouble. That's the different topic. Yeah. Although black does anything that white can just cover there, then it's fine. Yeah. It was my mischecking. And the game doesn't seem there is a big problem. Okay. And the 8.5 point, I think this is good enough. Okay, it was a great game. Oh, I think today's game quality was very good. Thank you so much for watching for this video, and always I appreciate your supporting as a Patreon. Then see you next month, and then I will review again. Yeah, your great game. Thank you so much. Bye.